What if the Jeep Wrangler was an e-bike? This would be it. This is the all-wheel drive S Plus from Pedal Electric, and it reminds me of a Jeep in the best and worst ways. It's been my personal daily driver for almost a year and a half now. It's made it through all 4 New England seasons, and I've put nearly 5,000 miles on it. And I've got some thoughts. First things first, this thing is insanely overbuilt. Dual 1,000 watt motors, 2 batteries, and a double wide aluminum frame. It's fast, and not just top speed fast, but off the line fast. If you're at a red light next to a car, there's a good chance you can beat it off the starting line. It comes as a Class 2 e-bike, which means that it is capped at 20 miles per hour with a throttle. However, in the Jeep spirit, you can make it your own. You can unlock it to up to around 36 miles per hour. And it's not that type of speed that is light, finessing, zippy. It is a powerful, drag you along type of speed. It does not care that I'm 200 pounds. Hills, eats them. It even has an option for a second rider. It came with foot pedals that you can put on yourself so you can carry around a partner. Although I think that's more of a cool party trick and not really a functional way of transportation. But overall, the sheer power, speed, acceleration, capacity, I mean, it is just way over the top. And then there's the design. In a world where the performance e-bikes are a bit more shaped like dirt bikes or motocross, this one definitely stands out. It has that vintage, almost militaristic, but it still looks pretty casual, and in my opinion, just a gorgeous overall design. But that power, the design, the features, it comes at a cost. First of all, it is heavy. It is so heavy. It's bulky, it's cumbersome, it's hard to pick up. God forbid you ever had to put it in the back of a truck or even putting it into storage. It's also not very ergonomic. The pedal position, the seat height, it's not really built for efficiency. If you take a sharp enough turn, the pedals will scrape on the ground, and I don't know if you ever heard metal scraping on asphalt at 25 miles per hour, but it is quite the jarring experience. Also, some of the basic features just stopped working. For example, the blinkers in the rear that would tell which way you were turning. Even the shifters are just gotten to the point where they are just not up to snuff. It's also kind of loud, which, I mean, it's quieter than a car, but compared to your average e-bike, it definitely has that motory sound. And despite the fact that it looks super rugged, I can't imagine this in too many places other than just the road. It's not agile enough to go down a mountainside. I don't think it's legal to take it on bike paths, and you definitely don't want to be taking this thing on the sidewalk. So you're restricted to pretty much the same lanes that cars would be using anyway. And there are just some things in the user experience that could be a little bit more streamlined. For example, you have to charge the batteries separately. You are doing your own tinkering when it comes to the motherboard and setting up the bike and building the e-bike. And like a Jeep, maybe there are people who really enjoy that modularity. But if you're a plug and play type of person, this would not be my recommended e-bike for you. It's like this thing just promises to go fast and promises to look cool. Doesn't really promise to act like a efficient type of vehicle. But what about on the day-to-day? I think it's easiest to explain it when you say functionally it is a moped. Legally, an e-bike, but functionally a moped. You're going to be able to keep up with traffic. You're able to move with cars. You can run your errands. You can load it up with some groceries. You can carry a backpack. You can get around your town pretty easily, but doing it differently than probably ever before. It's fast enough to feel alive. It's light enough to be able to get in and out of the city. And it's powerful enough to feel like you're getting away with something. So this thing is not the most practical. It's fun. It's kind of expensive, but it's fun. It's built like it's going to war when you are actually just going to Costco. But it's fun. But honestly, that almost makes it feel more like a Jeep. Now, who is this for? Because like Jeeps, they are not for everybody. If you are a cycling purist, if you are just getting into e-bikes, if you want something that's more plug and play and accessible, this wouldn't be the e-bike for you. But if you're someone who doesn't mind the tinkering, someone who appreciates that it can be modular and designed to your own specs, someone who has a little bit of extra spending money, and someone who doesn't mind that little bit of chaos when you hit the throttle, this would be something that you should definitely consider. So what if the Jeep Wrangler became an e-bike? It would be something that's overbuilt, kind of stupid in the best way, a bit of the headache on the worst days, but overall just a ton of fun. But what do you think? Is this the Jeep Wrangler of e-bikes? What questions do you have about this? What questions do you have about e-bikes in general? And no matter what, I hope you're getting to where you're going safely, you're learning along the way, and you're having fun. I will see you in the next video.